what about the innocent bystander? Because sometimes people be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So how would you approach like just a mass outrage that's going on, and you are there to regulate whatever is going on, and you have that innocent bystander who's just in the mix? You don't even. Are you that type of person who just finds somebody and make an example out of them, or are you that person who tries to get control of the whole situation?
For sure, if it's something going crazy like that, we personally, or even just train-wise, we're trained to get in control of the situation as much as we can. So if it's something, an uproar going, and it's just me right now, tobacco come, I'm going to do what I can, you know what I'm saying, to make myself praise and whatever. A lot of people don't care when the police care. It's you versus them sometimes, and that's how a lot of people see it. So, I mean, I'm going to do what I have to do to gain control of the situation. I never want to do more than I have to, honestly, but sometimes you have to do your job, and it's not always pretty, you know.
All right, well, we're gonna watch this clip right here, and while you watching, you can tell us how you react to it.
Now, a reported fight that led to a tough takedown near a South Florida school.
A deputy is seen pepper spraying a teen before another deputy tackles him to the ground and punches are thrown. Local 10 News reporter Christian De La Rosa is live in Tamarack, where some are questioning the use of force. Christian.
Well, I gotta tell you, this rough takedown left bloodstains on the pavement. That is how violent this incident was. And tonight there is a hashtag called Justice for Luca, asking for justice for the bloody teen in this video. Take a look. Broward County Sheriff deputies are first seen restraining one teen. A deputy is on top of him. Another pushes away a girl, trying to grab what appears to be a phone. The same deputy makes his way toward another teen, also appearing to intervene. Watch again. The deputy pepper sprays the teen, grabbing him, taking him down. Two other deputies jump in. One bangs the teen's face on the ground, then punches his head. What are you doing?
When he pepper sprayed the other guy, I got hit with it too.
This teen says right before deputies arrived, he and dozens of other students from J.P. Terravilla High School were meeting outside this McDonald's near the school to see two other teens fight.
Alright, so there is a negative in there, and then you hear it at the end, like his whole thing was set up to watch two kids fight. Alright, so that's where the kids are wrong, for sure. You're wrong. Nobody should be just gathering up to watch a fight, okay? But I feel like whether the police officers knew that from the jump or not, I feel like the excessive force was there. I mean, because it's middle school kids. Yeah. Like, we've all been through middle school. No, we were nowhere near as strong as what a grown man is.
Right. But when we was in middle school, I'm not a cop, but I'm just saying, when we was in middle school and we had these fights, and a cop showed up, they arrest somebody. Are we standing around a cop trying to fight the cops off of them to arrest them?
No. We all screaming like,
okay, get on about your business.
I seen a couple of the knuckleheads buck up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to stand your ground and like.
That's because they don't care. Yeah, these kids don't care.
So like I said before, but even if the cops knew the situation, now we never call when it's something good. So it's something going on. So we're there to investigate. I don't know the situation. I guess they said they were fighting, but to answer your excessive question, we're gonna break down the word excessive. Excessive is the amount of force used like more than necessary. Now, I did see the kid what appeared to buck up to the cop. So the OC spray, I can see how he can do that, you know?
Yeah.
And pushing them. But the whole slinging them and stuff, to me, I'm gonna say as a human being first, before even anything with a badge, I'm gonna say that to me that looks excessive, you know?
Yeah.
Banging his head on the ground.
Then giving him a punch.
I didn't see him, and like I said, I wasn't there. But I didn't see him reaching for another weapon. I mean, that guy that threw him down looked like a pretty solid man to me.
Yeah.
So banging his head on the ground, excessive.
That's very excessive.
Yeah.
But punching the side of the head.
Oh man, that's very excessive.
But whole situation could have been avoided if he would have stayed clear of the situation prior of the other kid getting arrested.
But listen, we're trained, we're supposed to be trained to react in these high level stressful situations. So to say, oh, well, he shouldn't have been there. Yeah, he shouldn't have, but it happened and we here.
Right.
So
and it could have been handled way
it could have been handled way different. Like and it's 3 officers, but like a lot of kids. I'm sure they're saying, y'all get back. And though I know, man, I'm sure. Like I said, I can't say nothing, but they look like they will listen to themselves. So.
But that kid right there is a definition of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Because you can see he didn't have anything to do with the fight. He didn't have anything to do with all the commotion that was going on around. Right. Yes, he shouldn't have been there, but still he shouldn't have been treated the way he was treated. Yeah. Pepper spray, I mean...
And that all falls back to the lack of...
I think parents...
Parenting in the home.
You gotta have a base, like...
It's the cool thing to look. You get me on camera bucking up to a cop.
Yeah.
I'm 14. You get me on camera bucking up to a cop.
And I hope when his mama saw that video... Nah, she was probably too pissed off with his son getting banged, and I understand that. But I hope she was to be like, why was you doing it?
But then
I don't teach this at home. What you doing? Like,
but then I want to jump into that too, within the black community. So, like you just said, even though the whole situation could have been avoided if he would have just stayed away from what was going on over there, because they had nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
But when you see him, the cop banging his head on the ground, ain't nobody gonna think about that. They just gonna look at that.
Yeah.
So they skipping on everything. They skipping over everything that led to that, and they looking at that.
Yeah.
And that's with a lot of situations.
Yeah. Cause, you know, your boy T.I. Like you skip over.
I had a clown mask right now.
But it's like clown. He just looks over, like people like T.I. or anybody for that matter. Like they look over what the main cause of everything is. Like, oh, you heard him say this, but it's a reason why he said that. Yeah. You see this kid getting banged into the floor, but initially this wouldn't have happened if he would have never just stuck around.
Yeah.
So it's like the base of this problem is listening to authority.
For sure. I guarantee you a lot of stuff will go. If a cop gonna be an asshole to you, he's gonna be an asshole to you whether you respect him or not. So just be like, yes sir, no sir. He gonna give you the ticket or whatever. Going about your day. Like,
right, cause you bucking up to the cop, you're not finna win.
Right. Like, I just don't get that. I don't understand. Like, what are you?
And if you do win, you finna cause your family a lot of money.
It's a right and wrong way to challenge authority, and I think it's in the courtroom. Yeah, our justice system.
Like, but in the justice system, how often does a police officer be penalized on excessive force? How often is that? Cause
I can't even give you an accurate number.
Because it's very rare. You would never see a police officer go on not even paid leave.
So when did this incident happen? Because I would like to
like a month ago.
Okay, so
no justice has been served yet for this.
Yeah, he hasn't been resigned or no pay without leave. I mean, leave with pay.
Because ain't no justice is going to be served.
Because it's excessive force.
It's excessive force. But what led to that?
But still, it's still excessive force. Even if I walked up to somebody and punched them in the face, that's very equivalent to this because you really just push this kid to the ground.
If you walk up to somebody and punch him in the face, all we go see is you punching that person in the face, and that's what we go ride with. Yeah, and make us look silly every time.
But regardless of if he was standing in the wrong spot or if he said anything early, it's still no reason for you to punch somebody in the face. Nor is it any reason to mash a kid's face in the ground and punch him.
Facts.
So justice, because if there was no badge involved, that motherfucker would be going to jail.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's just a regular civilian. But since that badge is on his chest, it's like he was doing his job.
I ain't gonna lie, he shouldn't have stole Buddy. Like even he used to say, "Oh, I was holding his head down, he was trying to lift it up." That's how it's banging. You
he literally picked his head up.
I'm saying, but if he was to say, "Oh, he was lifting his head up," I don't see how you explain the punch. Like you made him, you came in there like you was trying to end it for Buddy. Like it was crazy.
Do y'all have like therapy for like anger?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Now the department actually do for like stressful situations, like when we get into shootings or something happen that's traumatizing. Like I'm gonna take y'all through like my life, bro. Like I have a double life. Like nah, for real. Like let me tell you. So you're a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Trainer, you know what I'm saying? Got your own little business going and stuff. Okay, a stressful day for you is what? Starting off late work, some kids getting on your nerve, your appointments at the gym late. Man, it's sometimes when I'm at work, the first thing I get my 30 minutes at work, I'm at the scene pulling my gun out already, like not knowing what's around the corner. The next hour, I'm looking at a dead body. This dude got shot 7 times. I'm on the scene, like, gotta be none of that. I gotta be dehumanized and work this scene. The next scene I've been on the news. I worked the scene with a 5-year-old little girl got shot in the head with 4 other dudes in the apartment. Like, boom, I punch my stamp, I go home at the end of the day. Like, so they give us like stuff for that stuff because it can play a toll on you, bro. You think about that. That's probably more than when people in the military. So you got people that go sign up for 4 years and train all this time and never go to war. We go out in the streets every day and not know what's gonna happen, and we see dead stuff. Like, it's crazy, bro. So, but I'm interested in that. That's kind of why I went to school for it. Whatever. It's kind of cool. Like, I have my whole little backdrop of why I want to be a cop is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I remember, I asked you that before.
Yeah, so
I was kind of.
And then you see me.
Cop.
Yeah, bro. Well, I kind of grew up. I wanted to be a hero, bro. Like, it's some cheesy story. I wanted to be a hero.
I mean, cause I remember I asked, you know, why you want to be a cop. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just like,
I think it was
I
19.
want to know.
Yeah, like okay, so where is this going? Like, you want to be a cop just to be a cop, or
Oh no, I definitely
going
yeah.
to, like, you know, higher ranks?
Yeah, well, my goal when I grew up, bro, I wanted to be like kind of like Bad Boys too, like Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, in a way, because I thought that was badass. I mean, I knew I couldn't do it the way they did it, but you know what I'm saying, with that swag and charisma, like, I was like, that's cool, that could be a profession. So I found out you can actually be like a police officer, detective, FBI agent, whatever. So I went to school for that, and HPD for me is a stepping stone. Like, I want to go federal. I wouldn't mind being an air marshal or something.
Right.
DEA, something, like, you know what I mean? I wanted to be a lawyer, but I got tired of school after the ball was over.
Yeah.
I stopped appreciating school. I was like, man, I'm done with school. Let me go get some money.
Yeah.
It's the ones that smoke blunts with you.